Hey, Sandy, where's Allie off to?
You know, I saw her with your credit card earlier. She said she was going to the mall.
What?
Pick up a few things for our trip. You know how much she loves hanging out in the mall.
No way.
Oh yes,
No.
She probably bought a bunch of stuff.
How did she get my credit card?
I don't know. She's got her ways.
Look at that, she's got bags.
I told you should not go shopping.
Oh, God.
God, I don't know. Who knows what she got?
I guess we'll find out when I get the bill.
Maybe a nice bikini.
So we're off to Boston.
We're trying to get away from the heat in Florida. That's really our thing.
Yeah.
In the summer, it's so hot here.
Yeah.
Not only is it hot, but we also have a hurricane brewing near us.
I got to tell you, Sandy, you know, Boston has a really special place in my heart because back in 2009, I ran the Boston Marathon, and boy, was that a lot of fun.
I was so proud of you, standing at the finish line, watching you finish.
Yeah.
That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was quite an accomplishment. I can't, it's amazing.
Yeah, I remember you training for it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's our ride.
Oh, cool, the Voyager of the Seas. I can't wait to get on it, get on this cruise. And I can't wait to tell people about the cruise. Actually, the cruise had a stop in Portland, Maine, a stop in St. John, New Brunswick, in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and then Bar Harbor.
This was really pretty. I love lighthouses. And they affectionately call this lighthouse the Headlight, Portland Headlight.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
I wanted to go check it out, but it was actually closed. It's open on National Lighthouse Day. Do you ever know there was such a thing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's August 7th,
Oh.
National Lighthouse Day.
Yeah.
Never knew that was such a thing.
Yeah, but I do have to say that the Portland Harbor is really a pretty
Yep.
place. And, even though the weather wasn't,
It wasn't great. Yeah.
crazy great, it
There's
still was nice.
and
We
there's
could
still
get
a lot of
out and
people.
We could walk around town.
There's still a lot of people out.
Yeah.
Still a walkable area.
Yeah, which made it walkable because the temperature was in the
Really nice.
high 60s, low 70s, so we were able to get out and about in Portland. It was
One of
really
my
good.
favorite things about Portland is food.
Yeah,
They've got the best lobster rolls.
yeah.
And this is one of the locals' favorite, the porthole. Look at my sandwich.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't
That
it?
was awesome.
Yeah.
And I had my little. How many ways can you say hello?
I don't know, how many?
Look at that board.
Yeah.
And just walking around historic Portland area, it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
A lot of old architecture.
Architecture is pretty, and there's this cool old firehouse.
I wouldn't call it cool. It's huge. I mean, I wouldn't call it small. It's huge.
No, I said cool.
Oh, you
It's
said.
really cool architecture.
And what is this about? A chicken on a pig on a cow.
I don't know.
Those are really pretty. I
Pretty
like those.
crazy, right?
I like those for our house.
Yeah.
And the weather wasn't great, but we still had a great time. I was able to get my Kindle, hang out, and just watch the waves.
Yeah. It was really nice when we were coming into Portland and we were pulling into the harbor. The shoreline is really beautiful. Just really a pretty place. I really enjoyed it there.
And Mark was walking on the deck, and I just found a small place to chill, look at the outside. So it was really cool.
Yeah. It was a good trip. We had a lot of fun.
I thought that thing was a house, but it was actually a church.
Yeah. And then another stop that we had was Sydney. And Sydney was really a cool place.
Yeah, we just walked around down there. Look, I found up whatever that whole thing is.
It looks like some
Like a
kind of
wheel.
training wheel. Yeah.
Train wheel. And check out this fiddle. Who do you think played that? Jolly Green Giant?
I think so, yeah.
But that's really cool, huh?
And I know it's known for the fiddle, but I don't know why.
Fiddlesticks?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Ali said she wanted to paint our house that color.
Oh, yeah, blue, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the HOA will
Blue's
approve
my
that.
favorite color.
Mine
yeah.
too, but I don't think the HOA will approve
Yeah.
that. Look, somebody didn't make the thing big enough to say museum, so it's museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did you say that? See that?
I think that's the way I spell it.
Really?
Yes. And this is a cool World War II memorial that they had there too. It's kind of different,
So our initial, like I said, we want to go get away from Fiona and the heat. We really want to see fall foliage. Unfortunately, we didn't because we had Fiona chasing us down.
I just want to know one thing. Is that Trevor flying the helicopter?
Yes, it is.
It is? Yeah, we'll have to introduce everybody to Trevor one day.
He and Ellie just love hanging out.
He flies, but he's like a super bear.
Really cool.
Yeah.
It was overall it was a good trip. Except like I said, a little bad weather. And the last stop was supposed to be Bar Harbor, Maine. And unfortunately, the captain skipped that stop because the weather was bad. But I'm okay with that because safety is the biggest concern.
I'm here out at sea. We had a bad storm go by us last night, and the waves are pretty heavy today, but we're hanging in there, and I hope everybody's doing well. I'll talk to you soon.
It would have been really nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to
Next
plan
time.
another
Yep.
trip up there.
Yep.
You know?
Next time we'll go and stay.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Mark, I know a lot of people don't like to sail, but it's really an affordable way to enjoy some areas.
It is, and I have some financial information at the end for folks.
Ali suggested we do a lighthouse challenge. We both love lighthouses, so if you're up for the challenge, you have this assignment, or want to enjoy this assignment with us. Go to your lighthouse in your area, take some pictures, and post them along the little history about the lighthouse. Did you know we couldn't go in that lighthouse because it was closed?
Yeah. We had been up by there once before, but you couldn't go in it?
Yeah, I couldn't go in it.
Oh,
I
okay.
tried to check it out, but it was closed. But they said it's open for a National Lighthouse Day.
Ah.
Have you ever heard such a thing?
No,
Me neither.
no. But it's kind of cool. I always like lighthouses, and you know, I always like being by the shore and the
Yeah.
ocean, so lighthouses are really cool.
Hi, it's Mark from Latitude Junkies, and I wanted to tell you about our New England cruise. Our cruise started out in Boston, and it actually had 3 stops on the itinerary. The first stop was Portland, Maine. The second stop was in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and the third stop was supposed to be in Bar Harbor. However, we never made it to our third stop. The weather got a little bit bad and we weren't able to do it. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about the costs of the cruise itself. So this was a 7-day cruise. It was on Royal Caribbean. We had an inside cabin on the cruise, and the total cost of the cruise was $1,083. And with that, we did get a $300 onboard credit, and that helped us with the gratuities because the gratuities were $244. So we had about $75 left to spend after we used our onboard credit for the gratuities. The cruise itself, it was a good cruise, except like I said, we ran into some trouble with some weather. Hurricane Fiona came up the coast, and it caused some rough seas for us, and we had to miss our stop in Bar Harbor, but that's okay. We drove around the cruise and everybody was safe, and we still had a good time, and on board the ship the entertainment was good, the food was good, so all's well. Really, other than the $1,083 that we spent to book the cruise, the only other costs we incurred were really just taxis from the airport and to the hotel that we stayed at the night that we came home. And the hotel that we stayed at was a Hampton Inn. In the Hampton Inn, we booked with Hotels.com. We had a free night with those guys because we've used them in the past. And so we were able to get our hotel for free. So in total, the whole cruise and costs of getting there and back, it was only $1,083. So it was a lot of fun, and it was a reasonable trip, and we had some good food, we had some good entertainment. So I hope to see you on the next trip. And just as this ends, I'd like to let you know that the music that's provided in the background is by Autrix, and Autrix has a new CD coming out. It's called Blue Shift, so keep your eyes out for it. I have some of the information for that on the end screen here, as well as some of our other videos. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and keep on watching, and we'll talk to you soon.